Want to say good evening. And for you, has it been a very, very difficult hump day? Or has it been an easy, smooth hump day? Whatever kind of hump day it's been, I want to say a very good evening to you. Welcome. Hopefully we can take you more down the humps and over than just, struggling over them, right? Christine Rendell, CR, bless up every time. Girl, let me tell you, enough respect, all right? Much love and appreciation. Hey! Oh, man, Donna Heron, how are you? Good evening, everyone. Welcome. It's the Wayne Hall Show on your radio.
Everything is not the same since we break up. Used to love to see you put on your makeup. It's me then you leave cause you never want late up. Table turn now and you're right but break up. Court I turn the sentence me up for face up. Right and now girl I still you me rate up. That's why me have to tell you straight up. And if I had the power I would turn back time. Way before, never felt this way before. If I had the power, I would turn back time. Cause every time you see you, you look sweeter than the very first time that me meet you. Heart I accelerate like a cheetah. Me have the thing where you need, girl, see ya. Such a fool, me want to work.
This is the voice of Mr. Andrew Casanova. And let me tell you, the man has written and put out one of the baddest Mother's Day tunes I've heard in a long time. He's going to join me later on at 9:30 for a little bit of showcase and just a little tribute to mothers. Yay! That's right. We're going to have a tribute to mothers. That's right. At the last part of the show tonight. And so, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hang around for Andrew Casanova. We're going to take it back from the top one more time.
Oh, baby, I'm missing you right now. Whoa, hey. I bet you didn't know it, but I'm still in love with you. And I can't get you out of my mind. I really didn't show it, but I'm still in love with you, baby. No matter how hard I try, hour till I make you mine. No, me never feel this way before. Never felt this way before. If I had the power, I would turn back time. Me still see your face in the morning when me wake up. Cause everything is not the same since we break up. Used to love to see you put on your makeup. It's me then you leave cause you never want late up. Table turn now and you're right but break up. Court I turn the sentence me up. I would turn back time. Every minute, every hour till I make you mine. Oh, no, me never feel this way before. Never felt this way before. If I had the power, I would turn back time. Cause every time you see you, you look sweeter than a fool me want to ever make you leave me. Me should have never make no threats if you deceive me. Deep down in my soul, you know it grieve me. Me not pretend me genuine, please believe. If I had the power, I would turn back time. Every minute, every hour, till I make you mine. No, me never feel this way before. Never.
Got a shout out Cynthia Blake. Hello, Cynthia.
I would turn back time.
Natalie, welcome, Natalie. Good to have you, my friend.
Wanna know now, we be apart. Cause everyone needs forgiveness. You got it in your heart. So all I need is one more change. The future is ours, so take a stand. I'm giving you my heart. It's right here in my hand. Oh, no, we never feel this way before. Never felt this way before. If I had the power, baby, oh, I would turn back time. If I had the power, hey, no, we never feel this way before. Never felt this way before. If I had the power, I would turn back time. Hey, I bet you didn't know.
That's right, Mr. Andrew Casanova, Turn Back Time. Want to shout out Clarke TV Network. Hello to the listeners and viewers on Clarke TV Network. ViscosityBlend.com. Rupiti and the gang, how are you? Hype FM, The Right FM. Frankie Lakes, Lady Tamoya, gotta shout you out. Reggae Vibes Radio, Nitiphonic Gucci, Sean, Reds, big up to the team. Island World, you. All right. And the crew over there at Fresh FM Radio London. Also, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you can dial 518-896-1646 to listen to the Wayne Hall Show. That's 518-896-1646. Also on the WayneHallShow.com. All righty. Also, download the app, LTU. It stands for Listen to Us Media. And check us out. All right. The Wayne Hall Show. We've been around, going into our 9th year. Want to welcome everyone. It's so good to have you. Thanks for sharing the feed, those of you who have, and those who have liked and followed the Wayne Hall Show page. Much love and appreciation every time.
Here we go. Damn, here we go again. Loving you caused me so much pain.
So why apologize?
we're not. Oh, oh, yes, now. It's I'm a shepherd now. We're not say them use him, abuse and accuse him. It's only a matter of time. Forsake him, hate, disrespect. You won't let him give up our life. Use him, forsake, disrespect him. You won't let win all give up our life. This is like a spell. It feels like he's going through hell. Years of hard work feels like he don't work. Ain't have the rights to get what he deserves. The only rights he have is the rights to work. He managed to get rid of the whip, the shocker.
Welcome, Andrea Brown McNeish. Good evening.
It's only a matter of time. We're not them use you, forsake, disrespect you. Them won't let you.
Got you, Cynthia. She said, pull up. Let's go.
Cause the system is so slack.
That's right.
I'm a shepherd now. We're not say them use him, abuse and accuse him. It's only a matter of time. Forsake him, hate, disrespect. You won't let him give up our life.
Bottom of the hour, Mr. Gary McCook. Jamaica Infotainment. We gotta hear this one. From within the diaspora, right?
Years of hard work feels like he don't work.
Roughed up, rock eye. How is the eye?
The only rights he have is the rights to work. He managed to get rid of the whip, the shackles of his hands and feet. Use him. It's only a matter of time. We're not them use you, forsake, disrespect you. Them won't let you give up on life. Use you, forsake, disrespect you. They won't.
I love it, roughed up. I love it. The eye is up full every time, my brother. Every time.
See them smile, I hear them talk. I know it's not coming from them heart. I still work with it, but with the help of Jah, you will rise from this. Use you, abuse and accuse you. It's only a matter of time. We're not forsake you.
You're receiving. Be careful how you leave your home. People getting this is time to. Can be good is best be careful. In these times.
I'm Itana and you're locked into Wayne Hall. Keep it locked.
In these times. Can be good is best be careful. What you're going in before you go.
Shout out to everyone on Instagram. How we doing today? How we doing?
Before you realize the mess creating, prevention is better than cure. Protect yourself like you want to live. Yes, things and times are not like before.
Big up to Reggae Vibes Music.
In these times, have to be smart. In these times, have to be smart. Things what appear sometimes not always what it seems, don't you? Jump in that water, know you can't swim. From you can't hear, you know you are go feel. Sometimes it's best when you can take.
Adrian McKenzie, good evening, welcome.
Keep things real. I'm not saying they leave dropping water, it run down. What goes around comes forward.
That's right, big up to the yam farmers every time.
In these times, can be good as best be careful. In these times, have to. In these times, got to be smart. Trouble not said
That's right. Trouble not set like rain. Tell them Rough Top Rakai. Big up Reggae Vibes Music. Rough Top Rakai. Thanks for passing through, my brother. Yes, indeed. You know what? You are absolutely right, my brother. We are living in serious time, and the song says it all, my brethren. The song says it all. All right, brand new music from Devare. Devare. Sing with me now. Hear this.
Everyone you meet.
I wonder why.
They're saying that times have changed and this whole world is rearranged. Yet you work every day.
Yes.
Knowing you already spent your pay. Cling on Joe. You can't let go.
No.
You can't let go. You can't let go. You can't let go. The cry is the same from people everywhere. It's like
just listen to the lyrics, man. Post-COVID, during COVID, before COVID, anytime. These lyrics fit right in. Let's go.
listen to the cry of people in the streets. There's a frown on the face of everyone you meet. They're saying that times have changed and they're so age. Yet you work every day, knowing you already spent your pay. Clinging real tight to hope, even though you know your pocket's broke. Whoa, you better not laugh, man, this ain't no joke. You can't let go. You can't let go. You can't let go. The cry is the same from people everywhere. It's like we're running at you. Better watch your mouth or you end up dead. Just like Richie Spice, tell you know already, say earth a run red.
Red, red, red.
Let you work every day, knowing you already spent your pay. Yeah. Clinging real tight to hope, even though you know your pocket's broke. Boy, you better not laugh.
Man, that's no joke. All right? Support the artists. Go find their music. Available on all digital platforms. It's Devare Music. Check him out and support the music. I want to drop a brand new tune tonight before I get into my conversation at the bottom of the hour with Mr. Gary McCook and Mr. Laxley Stevenson. They're from the Jamaica International Festival Song Contest that's coming up within the diaspora. And they got one is a judge, one is the founder of the whole concept, Mr. Vibes Cartel. Yeah, this one brand new, and when I tell you, it's a good one. Yes, it's a good one. And if the selector would just move a little faster, you know, so we can get it in before the conversation, that would be nice. Come on, Devare hot on the box. We gotta tune out Devare right here. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, brand new Etana and Vibes Cartel. Here we go. Baby, oh, baby, oh.
Them not understand. It's about a feeling.
Baby, oh, cartel. I would give you so much more, baby.
Hey, listen.
Give you all my love, my love, my love, my love, my love, my love, my love. Give you all my love, my love, my love, my love, my love, my love. Give you all my love, my love, my love.
You are listening to The Wayne Hall Show, where information meets music.
If you gave me time and ring, baby, that won't. If I were your baby, oh, I would give you so much more. I'm Etana, and you're locked into the Wayne Hall Show. Keep it locked.
It's about
And yes,
a true love, hard to find.
if I were your baby,
Oh,
cartel, I would give you so much more, baby. I would give you everything, darling.
You're locked into Wayne Hall. Keep it locked.
Give you all my love. Give you all my love.
It's all about the soul, not the flesh. More than sex, thank God for the blessing. I sent some bees with a message. So sweet, you are, it's amazing. Soother of my soul, breaker of life. Forever is too short. We exist before time, and no one can stop us. So royal, you are my queen. Now make you leave me, I do the right thing. I tell sushi, no one turkey.
I'll give you all my love. Give you all my love. Give you all my love.
Woo!
Give you
All my love. This one from Itana. Itana and the Vibes Cartel, Baby O. And boy, it's sounding sweet in the ears, isn't it? Good one, good one. Itana, Vibes Cartel. Who knew, right? Itana and Vibes Cartel coming together like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great conversation coming up with Mr. Gary McCook. And he's from the International, is joining us as well. He's one of the judges in the contest. He'll speak from that angle of things. But just before we get into that, let us take care of a little bit of business. All right, right here on the Wayne Hall Show. And then we can get into that conversation. All righty, is that fair? Okay, quick break. We'll be right back.
Are you concerned for you or your loved one's final expenses? Well, help is on the way with Peter James, your first choice for final expense planning. Just think, no GoFundMe or yard sale, no garage sale. If you're between the ages of 40 to 85, please call Peter for a plan designed specifically for you. For your peace of mind, please call Peter James at 678-973-5234. He'll customize affordable plans for final expenses to suit your needs. Call Peter James, your healthy choice for final expenses. 678-973-5234. Serving Florida, Georgia, Alabama, and the Carolinas. Again, call 678-973-5234. That's 678-973-5234.
Victoria Mutual Building Society is opening the door to more financial opportunities in Jamaica for you with our VMBS representative office in Florida.
21 years. My entire life has been dedicated to the real estate industry. So stop dreaming about buying that property. Let my ability to secure financing within as little as 11 days work for you. For that best rate, fast close financing option, call 1-800-466-0664. That's 1-800-466-0664. Or visit rapidmortgageloans.me. Visit rapidmortgageloans.me for your pre-approval and to request a quote for financing. Thank you.
Jabari CG Productions presents a Mother's Day comedy show, To Mom with Laughter, on Sunday, May 9th at Premier Restaurant and Lounge, starring Johnny from Lime Tree Lane.
Jaja, the real picnic is a Mother's Day show.
Fancy Cat.
And the fat one, Fancy Cat, Fancy Cat.
The Haitian Sensation, Stanley DuBois, and hosted by Pretty Boy Floyd, with music by Mark Jagan. Doors open at 4 p.m., showtime 7 p.m. sharp. Tickets are $35 pre-sold, $45 at the door. $90 VIP includes dinner and a glass of wine. Get your tickets today at To Mom with Laughter Comedy Show.eventbrite.com.
It's a Mother's Day show, To Moms with Laughter.
Or call 312-479-3693. This coming Mother's Day, it's To Mom with Laughter Comedy Show on Sunday, May 9th at Premier Restaurant and Lounge, 6924 Main Street in downtown Lithonia.
May I leave this island paradise to come there at Georgia just to make you laugh.
Alba. This Memorial Weekend, soccer fans, get ready for the first annual Atlanta Celebrity Soccer Match on Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Park. Featuring dancehall celebrities like Matt Cabral, Lucky D, D.E.N. Kip Rich, Yelly Rance, also former reggae boy Pepe Goodison, Billy Gardner, Dean Sowell, Paul Young, and many, many more. 3 exciting games: under 14 Honduras versus Atlanta All-Star. Honduras versus Jamaica. Then the Jamaica versus USA celebrity match. Get your early bird tickets for $25 at AtlantaCelebritySoccerMatch.eventbrite.com or AtlantaSoccerMatch.com. Kids under 12 free. Gates open at 12 p.m. First match starts at 1 p.m. For more information, call 312-479-3693. It's the first annual star-studded celebrity soccer match this Memorial Weekend, Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Park, 2015 McGee Road in Snellville. Brought to you by Jabari Productions in association with The Wayne Hall Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to this side of The Wayne Hall Show on a wonderful, wonderful evening here in the ATL. I want to say big shout out to Camille Fitzsimmons. And let me tell you, Camille has a great show, The Cultural Shop and Connections. That's going to be streamed live right here on The Wayne Hall Show, the 22nd at 8 p.m. It's the home of the game show Shopping Spree with the Bumblebee. They bring the shopping to you. Guess what? QVC has come to The Wayne Hall Show. How about putting it that way? You got to make sure you lock in the date. Saturday, May 22nd, 8 p.m. But, man, do we have business to talk about this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne Hall. How are you doing, sir?
I am doing fantastic. How about yourself?
Having a great time hanging with you on a Wednesday afternoon in ATL.
That's how I like it, man. That's how I love it. All right. So, you know, audience, for those of you who don't know, Mr. McCook has been, I guess, the founder, and he'll confirm all looking at your information right here when I'm talking to you. So we're going to talk about a new music competition that's evolved right here in Atlanta, and it's the Jamaica International Independence Festival Song Competition. Mr. McCook, I can't wait to hear about this, my brother. But before we even get into all of that, I'm just curious about your background a little bit. Tell us a little bit about you, man.
Well, I hail from the good country of Jamaica. Years ago to the US of A, New York, and been in Georgia for 20 years. Started I think my first gig singing was back in 2000. And during, between 2000 and 2017, I dabbled here, dabbled there. And then in 2017, I released my first single, Rio Was Good to Me, after the great run by Usain Bolt in Rio. Then in 2018, we did a long time Mr. Chinaron things. We actually traveled to China to do some of that filming. And then in 2019, we did Cellular, which is all your favorite cell phones. And then
little do I know, you are recording artist Gary McCook.
It's good to hear that sound from you, Mr. Wayne.
So do you go as Gary McCook, or is there another?
Is Gary
to not sing for us? Maybe, who knows? He might. But Gary G's definitely gonna be talking about the International Festival Song Contest coming up. So having heard that a little bit about where Jamaica you from, man?
I lived in Old Harbor, so I'm a country boy. Lived in Old Harbor until 1970, then went to Harbor View 1970 through 87, and then migrated in 87.
You sure you was born them times? You look like a little boy, you know.
Well, you know, there you go.
Well, their next contest, you see, Gary, is to be fathers dressed by their children, girls versus boys.
There you go.
I have two young girls that dress me up.
Right? That's a good thing.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't hurt to laugh a little because you know what? It's about song contest. What led to, how did you come up with this? I think it's a great concept, by the way. What led to it?
Abroad, to air our music because there are certain restrictions that prevents us to say do it on our local stage in a festival atmosphere. So the concept, you know, that's what was a driving force, and did some homework and realized that, you know, we can do it. And so we started back from 2017. It's been in the making, and it's finally come to fruition here in 2021.
Wow. So it's been okay. So, you know, we are so kind of tell us about the format of this festival song contest and how does it differ, if I may, from what we're used to as a festival song contest? Because the term festival song contest is not a strange.
And when we sort of wrote, if you want to say the rules, we sort of injected something in there that it has to have an international flavor.
Okay.
You're going to have, for the first time, folks from Jamaicans in different countries whose maybe their accents have changed.
The flavor is the key difference.
That's
okay.
The key difference.
So give us an insight into the overall format.
Okay, so in terms of format, let me start from it's open to anyone 18 years or older. That is Jamaican or of Jamaican descent, living in the diaspora. The applications are open now. You have to submit your fee in by the 15th and then the MP3 by May 31st. We're going to have a five-judge panel, which includes the one and only Wayne Hall, who we're speaking to now. Thank you, sir, for being on that panel. Looking forward to your judging and judgment. And so we have a five-judge panel. We try to get away from the traditional calling in, because we figured that people can call in many, many times, and it's not a true reflection of who the and say we're going to get an involvement from our viewers. So there may be a 5% that we're working on, and that's coming. But so the songs are going to come in. We're going to wind it down to the top 10, and then that's when I turn it over to you and the other judges. And virtual affair, it's mostly virtual. We plan to have a banner, which we're going to have here in Georgia, to all the 10 finalists. So the backdrop will look the same. And on that night, July 31st, we'll be crowning someone with big things.
So it's going to be on July 31st. It will be a virtual event. What time will it start?
It's going to go from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Leading up to the event, how will we be able to listen to the songs?
Well, we YouTube, Facebook, IG. We're going to have it on all the different platforms that are out there right now, especially in this COVID time. So people will be able to zoom in. Our Facebook page, I tell you, is going to be jumping, because, you know, that's the thing where most people are going to be tuning into. So that's the game plan.
Tell us the Facebook page.
The Facebook page is Festival Song Competition. And we had to keep the long version. We tried the JIIFSC, but because of some concerns, we had to go with the
concerns regarding the name.
No, just the acronym.
Okay.
Yes, the acronym. We could not use the acronym in the initial stage.
Acronym. Okay. All right. Okay. So
we've gotten some songs in, and myself and two other members have listened to them. The initial responses we got, right? Many have sent in their songs already.
Wow.
We have from Canada. We have from England, and we have
Germany,
here,
England.
Yes, and
wow.
we have here from the United States. So,
ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, we're talking with Mr. Gary McCook of the Jamaica International Independent Song Festival Song Contest, and just laying out how we've gotten to this point so far. Again, it's a pretty impressive undertaking. God bless you and your team.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, these concepts don't always just run smoothly, so that's great. Now, Gary, tell us a little bit now. And I guess this is where, let me introduce to the audience, unless you want to do that for me, Gary. Let's bring up the gallery view and bring in Dr. Laxley Stevenson. But before you do that, you told us the Facebook page. Tell us the website again, please.
Okay, and and that's what I was going to lead up to. So we have a link tree. That's LINKTREE /JIIFSC. And if you just with one click YouTube channel and actually even the theme song, Gimme Jamaica. So that one button gets you to all those platforms.
Awesome. Good deal. Awesome. So Linktree, and
Yes.
that's LINKTREE / Dr. Laxley Stevenson. And you mentioned the first round is basically going to be you get all the songs, your committee will listen, you'll break it down to 10, and then it's going to be in the hand of the judges to decide the top finishers and the winner. So kindly introduce Dr. Laxley Stevenson, Gary, and also just you and Dr. Stevenson just go into how
From Axiom Records, one of the best guys or human beings you can meet. We go way back, and it was good to have him on the team to sort of spearhead. He does most of the PR work. So most of the PR work you guys seen out there, most of the other shows that we're getting on, we've been on at least 5 interviews or so. It's all his work.
Please unmute so we can hear you loud and clear, my brother. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Greetings, Wayne. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you for joining us. Great to have you. All right. So, this concept, records, that's awesome. That's awesome. Tell us a little bit about your background, because that is going to help my audience go, oh, great guy for a judge. So tell us a little bit.
Music executive own a music production company and manage several artists and produce many good songs. In fact, the theme song for this compilation, my company produced it.
Okay.
Which is Gimme Jamaica.
Gimme Jamaica,
so,
nice.
Yeah, so been in the business, been doing it for a while, and known Gary for sometimes. And when Gary calls us, because of the value this competition is offering and the platform that it's creating for musicians, artists, and everyone in the music business and fans. So it was a no-brainer for me to get involved.
Great. Well, about how the judging of the Jamaica International, the first ever Jamaica International Independent Festival Song Competition will go.
Well, so we have some criteria that we have established.
Right.
Participate. And from that amount, 20, 30, or 40, whatever the number is, we will select a final 10. And the selection process we'll be looking at the overall production quality of the songs.
Okay.
Vocal quality is very important, including diction and intonation. The production quality itself, we'll be looking at originality. And we also, as I think Gary mentioned this earlier, we're looking at the fans' response, how fans are responding. So each of the participants will be able to go out there and market their songs to their fans, and then drive them back to our webpages, to our social media pages. And the fans that are soliciting the greatest amount of responses, that response will count for maybe 5% of the decision.
Okay. Wow. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, we're speaking to Dr. Laxley Stevenson of Axiom Records, one of the judges of the upcoming Jamaica International Independence Festival Song Contest. And also with us is Mr. Gary McCook, principal, the man behind it all, recording artist himself. So they're shedding light on this upcoming event, which, ladies and gentlemen, yours truly is a judge in the contest, and so is Dr. Stevenson. So Dr. Stevenson, obviously you've been very familiar with with a variety of different song contests we've had. How are you looking forward to the path that this particular contest will take in terms of a difference, something refreshing for the audience?
Well, and that's a good question. What we envision,
yes,
to the entire Jamaican diaspora, which is the difference in itself.
Yes.
And as Gary mentioned earlier, we have gotten participation. We'll have many influences coming from these different countries. And I think that will set us apart. That will add quality to what we're doing, because these different influences will blend. They will bring what they're bringing from those cultures into the Jamaican culture, and that will create a...
Anything else you want to add, Dr. Stevenson? that I might not have asked that you
Well,
think is important to share?
I think what we're doing here, this is our inaugural year, and we're already looking forward to next year, and the impact that we will be having on fans and musicians and the entire diaspora and Jamaica, because we see whatever achievements we make here will be very beneficial to Jamaica and the Jamaican culture. So that's something I would like to add.
Very good. I'm sure we'll all like to see that, especially from the terms of bringing a dimension that we've never had before. So great. I look forward to it. I'm pretty sure this might not be our final conversation leading up to July 31st. So Dr. Stevenson, thank you. Let's go back to Mr. McCook. Mr. McCook. Now, I did ask earlier. I want to add before we wrap up this conversation.
Well, again, the opportunity is ours in the diaspora to show what we have. We have a great wealth of talent, and we are inviting those. What we've been getting so far, it's just great. It's a different blend with a different accent and all that stuff. And we're here to give back whatever we garner from this. Some of it is going to be given back to we're trying to donate to a cultural cause. As I mentioned on another show, we've identified maybe high schools that are doing a kind of festival thing. So we want to enlighten them, uplift them with some funds, well-needed funds, and maybe one day they'll be here on the stage with you and I and Dr. Stevenson. So again, we're excited. We are excited.
I want to touch on what you named as the main difference. Because for anyone who's thinking that we're accustomed to a festival song contest, typically those entries are all Jamaican, pretty much local. You mentioned the flavor and that it's international. I'm here in Canada, Germany, the U.S. Anyone with a song that meets the requirement can enter.
No, we're limiting it to Jamaicans living abroad in diaspora. Young lady who is excited to enter. Now she is of a Jamaican parent, so she will not have the regular accent that we would have. So that again is where you have that little flavor coming in. She might have a little patwa in her and all that stuff, but in terms of the difference, we're.
I'm loving it. Let me see if my audience has weighed in any. I always like before my guests leave to see if I know. Let me just do a shout out. Hey, Andrea. All right, Sandra Price, welcome. Good to see you. Okay, Jannice O'Shea, drop in your current project, please. Okay. All right, Natalie Lawrence saying hi. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing a lot of feedback. Come on, guys. What do you think about this concept, man? You should be telling me so much about the International Festival Song Contest. But anyway, I guess you're saving it for later, right? Dr. Laxley Stevenson, the give back to Jamaica aspect of this competition is awesome, says Jannice O'Shea. Thank you for that, Jannice. All right. So there we have it. Mr. Gary G himself on the Wayne Hall Show. And Dr. Laxley Stevenson, Axum Records. Gary G, couldn't get any better for my guest this evening. Thank you. Look, is there an age cutoff? Is there an age range?
No. We're taking, the minimum is 18 years. 18 years, and as our motto says, we are loving you from afar, so loving Jamaica from afar. So if we have someone who's been here and in upper age and they can bring something, there's no discrimination. Everybody can get in.
That's right. Big shout out, Maxine Lyons. All right. Thanks for the question, Maxine. Good to have you. No, I cannot respond to that because I'm going to be a judge. I'm waiving my judge amendment rights. All right. But hey, Marcia, go for it, girl. Go for it. I love it. Mr. Gary McCook and Dr. Laxley Stevenson, thank you for being our wonderful guest this evening, I'm sure. Pleasure. Great conversation. Looking forward to hearing more. Gary, Dr. Stevenson, feel free. Come back anytime. This is your platform. All right. You gentlemen have a great rest of your evening. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, up next is Jannice O'Shea with the Caribbean Infotainment Report. Are Jamaicans allowed to enter? I believe I'm qualified to answer that. And the answer is yes, Peter. Jamaicans are allowed to answer. Shelda Smith. So let me shout out while I wait on Janice. Big up to Peter, Christine Renda. All right. Let's see who else we have here. Shout out to everyone on the feed, Facebook Live. If you're on the WayneHallShow.com, I want to say big shout out to you. If you're listening on the app, if you dial the number, welcome. Also, Instagram. This of Instagram. And we got to say big shout out to islandworldwide.com. Everyone listening on islandworldwide.com and the Fresh FM radio in London. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by for Miss Jannice O'Shea with the Caribbean Infotainment Report coming at you next right here on the Wayne Hall Show.
This Memorial Weekend, soccer fans get ready for the first annual Atlanta Celebrity Soccer Match on Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Premier Restaurant and Lounge, starring Johnny from Lantry Lane,
And the fat one, fancy cat, fancy cat.
The Haitian Sensation, Stanley DuBois, and hosted by Pretty Boy Floyd, with music by Mark Dragan. Doors open at 4 p.m., showtime 7 p.m. sharp. Tickets are $35 pre-sold, $45 at the door. $90 VIP includes dinner and a glass of wine. Get your tickets today at Mom with Laughter Comedy Show.eventbrite.com.
It's a Mother's Day show to moms with laughter.
Where will we go?
Or call 312-479-3693. This coming Mother's Day, it's the Mom with Laughter Comedy Show on Sunday, May 9 at Premier Restaurant and Lounge, 6924 Main Street in downtown Lithonia.
May I leave this island paradise to come there at Georgia just to make you laugh.
This Memorial Weekend, soccer fans get ready for the first annual Atlanta Celebrity Soccer Match on Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Park. Featuring dancehall celebrities like Matt Cabra, Lukie D, D.E.N. Chef, Kipridge, Yelly Ranks, also former Reggae Boys, Pepe Goodison, Bibi Gardner, Dean Sowell, Paul Young, and many, many more. 3 exciting games: under 14 Honduras versus Atlanta All-Star, Honduras versus Jamaica, then the Jamaica versus USA Celebrity Match. Get your early bird tickets for $25 at AtlantaCelebritySoccerMatch.eventbrite.com or AtlantaSoccerMatch.com. Kids under 12 free. Gates open at 12 p.m. First match starts at 1 p.m. For more information, call 312-479-3693. It's the first annual star-studded Celebrity Soccer Match this Memorial Weekend, Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Park, 2015 McGee Road in Snellville. Brought to you by Jabari Productions in association with the Wayne Hall Show.
That's right. That's right. And so, ladies and gentlemen, over to Janice. Good evening and welcome, Janice. How are you?
I am well, Mr. Hall. Happy Teachers Appreciation Day. How was your day?
Oh, I've been having a great week, and today was an awesome day. Thank you.
Good. All right, Mr. Educator. And I'm adding my little Caribbean style to that, a little Caribbean flavor. So happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Happy Mother's Day weekend coming. I'd like to start off, Wayne, with Jamaica Child's Month in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Because this comes under the Minister of Education, Youth and Information. So it's an annual for the entire month of May, with the Child Protection Family Service Agency and other agencies in Jamaica. It is Jamaica Child's Month there. Also, Nurses Week starts tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. It's on the front line for the past, well, it's been over a year now. Mm-hmm. It has been, so much to the 12th. The Atlanta Jamaican Association, the monthly meeting will be held this Saturday. So there will be a launching of the AJA Rep Your Parish Rep Your Parish project, represent your parish. So it will be launched this Saturday. Special guest will be the Consul General of Jamaica to the southern USA. That's Mr. Oliver Mayer. So he will be the special guest. Also, artist Tammy Farmers to Families, food box distribution. Another one will be held at the John Korean Event Center. So it's while supplies last. You can pick up a box and donate it to a friend or a neighbor. So that's food box distribution and Memorial Drive. It comes under the offices of the Atlanta Jamaican Association, Lions International of Georgia, and FOTC, that's Friends on the Corner. Also, Friday, May 14th, it's an American Cancer Society event every May, and it helps, the fundraising helps with the research and prevention and support of cancer survivors. 14th. Did I skip Mother's Day? I did skip that event. Sunday, when you have been advertising this for a couple of weeks. Yeah. So I'd like you to talk a little about To Mom with Laughter. Hey, that's on Sunday.
Laughter. To Mothers with Laughter this Sunday. You listen, get your tickets now. You cannot beat Bossy Boy Floyd, Johnny. I mean,
we hear Lantry Lane, you don't start laughing.
See, I'm laughing. Oh gosh.
Yes. Just the thought of Lantry Lane in Jamaica. Yes. So let's go down to Memorial Weekend. It will be held at McDonough High School this year, the 29th and the 30th. For more information or to register, it's Coach O, COACHO. Coach 31st is the big celebrity soccer game, first of its kind in Atlanta. It will be held at the South Gwinnett Park, and this is hosted by Jabari CG in association with the Wayne Hall Show. And Mr. Hall has something to tell the audience about this particular event. It will be held on Monday, May 31st.
Yes.
You're up, Wayne.
Yes, so the audience is actually looking at the fridge and giving you live ball-by-ball action. But when you get down to that star-studded game, guess who's going to be taking the field? You can give away a ticket, you know. What Jamaican national team did Wayne Hall make? In 1991, a national squad.
Yes.
In what position?
You have mentioned it in previous shows.
I know. So if they're listening, my age, Jannice, I'm not feeling very, very comfortable at all. So I go and make sure I have my
All right. And we also think you're already working out. It's already May.
Yeah.
So you also have, I realize I didn't formally introduce myself.
Okay.
For your new listeners. So before I give the sneak peek for June, this is Jannice O'Shea with your Caribbean Infotainment Report. I'm here weekly on the Wayne Hall Show from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Wednesday for June. June is Caribbean Heritage Month, so the celebrations are usually held on the first. Virtual will be June 5th, and the AJA also features international poet laureates out of Jamaica, in addition to other performers, dancers, singers, music, the whole works. That one is on the 13th. You may note your calendars. And on the 19th, which is Juneteenth, Mr. Wayne Hall is going to wrap up and tell you about KNS last Saturday and on June 19th.
Last Saturday. And better, the lines are longer and longer. He's hiring more people every time I go up there. A good thing is happening at KNS Jerk Shop, 2300 Liam Avenue. You, the customers. So, Jannice, all you have to do is come and buy an icy mint, and you're a customer and qualify for all.
Well, clearly they are doing something right,
yes,
Wayne, and listening to customer feedback.
Yes.
If you can contact to the owners, the proprietors of KNS, and yes, we will be there on June 19th to celebrate Juneteenth.
That's right. And I know, Jannice, I know a couple people in the feed of fish, you know. Oh, you want your fish? That's Wayne All's wish.
That's Wayne All's wish. You'll be buying a lot of fishes.
And just introduce yourself. Sweet me, see?
Okay, there you go.
I love it. Yes.
I can't just assume that everyone that's listening or watching the live stream on all the platforms.
Shout out to the First Lady, Michelle Anniford Hall says delicious food. And you know what?
Thanks, Michelle. Michelle endorses it. What else do we need? Exactly. Okay, Wayne, let us make room for Mr. E himself.
Yeah.
So everyone, please have a great weekend. For those who will be celebrating Mother's Day, and I think everyone does. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you.
Jannice, you have a great rest of the evening. Great report as always. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Miss Jannice O'Shea with the Caribbean Infotainment Report. Up next will be Anthony Turner with the E Report.
Expenses. Well, help is on the way with Peter J. Are you concerned for you or your loved one's final expenses? Well, help is on the way with Peterages of 40 to 85. Please call Peter for a plan designed specifically for you, for your peace of mind. Please call Peter James at 678-973-5234. He'll customize affordable plans for final expenses to suit your needs. Call Bama and the Carolinas. Again, call 678-973-5234. That's 678-973-5234.
This Memorial Weekend, soccer fans, get ready for the first annual Atlanta Celebrity Soccer Match on Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Park. Featuring dancehall celebrities like Matt Cabra, Lukie D, D-Angel, Kipridge, Gelly Ranks, also former Reggae Boys, Pepe Goodison, Bibi Gardner, Dean Sowell, Paul Young, and many, many more. 3 exciting games: under 14 Honduras versus Atlanta All-Star, Honduras versus Jamaica, then the Jamaica versus USA Celebrity Match.
Me and my friend then.
Get your early bird tickets for $25 at AtlantaCelebritySoccerMatch.eventbrite.com or AtlantaSoccerMatch.com. Kids under 12 free. Gates open at 12 p.m. First match starts at 1 p.m. For more information, call 312-479-3693. It's the first annual star-studded Celebrity Soccer Match this Memorial Weekend, Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Park, 2015 McGee Road in Snellville. Brought to you by Jabari Productions in association with The Wayne Hall Show.
Hi, my name is Jennifer A. Block. I'm a mortgage broker and attorney at law for more than 21 years. My entire life has been dedicated to the real estate industry. So stop dreaming about buying that property. Let my ability to secure financing within as little as 11 days work for you. 664. That's 1-800-466-0664. Or visit rapidmortgageloans.me. Visit rapidmortgageloans.me for your pre-approval and to request a quote for financing. Thank you.
Welcome back to this side of the Wayne Hall Show. You know what we do every Wednesday is live right now. Anthony, good evening and welcome.
Yes, Wayne, how is everything, man?
Can't complain, my brother, can't complain. You know, lots of rain last few days, some tornadoes too. In fact, I had folks in New York reaching out to me to see if I was okay. Yeah, man.
Well, it seemed like you were a little harder hearing last week, man. Because I was passing by. How was that?
You know I'm gonna have a comeback. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, but I'm glad. I know should I represent, you know. I should represent.
You see.
I'm glad you had some fun with her.
Yes, man, definitely.
Anyway, a couple of things I wanted to talk about. I'm sure you must have heard about the big song DJ Khalid dropped last week from his 12th studio album titled Khalid. And of course, dancehall artists Bounty Killer, Capleton, Buja Banton, and Barn. Okay, well, the track, I think it's over 3 million views already.
Whoa.
In just big things for all of those artists. In fact, I was talking to my good friend, Contractor, from down there in Utrecht, and he said, boy, it has literally transformed Capleton's career.
Oh my gosh.
It really put him back on the map again. He came back from serving time in the US. I mean, there's something about that Khalid was able to tap into, because as you know, when Khalid went to Jamaica and decided to do that track and was recording the video, I think Mr. Lex was saying, boy, a whole lot of artists down in Jamaica, boy, every time when you come here, it's the same artist, you tap into, and there are a lot of other artists. And a contractor made an interesting comment about Jamaica, that a lot of the DJs, I can't keep track of them. And he was saying, boy, a lot of them charging on the chart, and they want big money, and they really don't have any songs that, can withstand the test of time. And when you hear they use a sample from Bryson Levy on the track, Khalid, strong on the track. And Capleton and Bounty, all of them really did well. And there's something about Khalid and the ability to tap into something old to make it new again. And
right, and that's the kind of stuff that Khalid brings, and Khalid is entitled to scope out and recruit the talents he wants for the project down the road. I'm sure he'll do that too, but you could see the kind of product he was shooting for here by the people included, and nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah, man. And I mean, if you look on the hip hop, I mean, there is her, which, as you know, she recently won a Grammy Award and is a big R&B singer. You have Megan Thee Stallion, who is blazing the charts. Little Baby, he tapped into, some of the proven stalwarts, people like Jay-Z, Nas, Lil Wayne, Justin Bieber, Rick Ross. I know some people have things to say about him, but I think there's something that he loves about Jamaica, him on this project.
Yes, man.
Great music.
Big deal. It's a great project, and Anthony, to be honest with you, Khalid has always done something magical when he touches on music, just by the people he had in the project, man. We knew it. So, but I'm sure some of the folks who are somebody that he can actually give strength to, but he himself needs a certain kind of strength for the product he's trying to put out. I'm sure one day he'll do something for the upcomers.
Yeah. And talking about veterans, I think while I was away in Florida, I heard news that Merciless, a DJ who used to run things back in the 90s, the 2000s, when you talk about on that era, well, I'm told that he's recording a new album. It's a 10-track gospel album, which is kind of interesting because, Merciless have some of the biggest gun tune and clash tune.
Designed for that era, wasn't it?
Exactly, so it's interesting that he's doing a gospel album and he has a dancehall mixtape, and he, believe it or not, he's just gonna be turning 50. So even though we've heard a big tune that I think I sent it to you, and I just wanted to discuss a little bit about it because Richie Stephens, we know him from all of those nice ballads that he has sung. He of course did some nice dancehall tunes. He tapped into the ska era, which is a Kenny Rogers old staple that he breathed new life into. Well, Richie decided to tap into a different type of song. I guess he was inspired and shocked by the horrific murder of George Floyd a year ago. And he did a song called Kings and Queens because he feels that the black man must lead the way. And he said, and I quote him, he said, "I'm very troubled by how we treat ourselves. For example, the names we call each other, the N-word, the H word when you call women that a lot of, guys like to call women. He said those names get latest to the bottom of the pack. And he said we first of all have to start getting conscious and, really healing each other as kings and queens. And we must operate like kings and queens, as that is who we are. We are the original people, and we need to remember that and remind the world that we are. So if we keep talking or calling ourselves the N-word, then we're not going to make any progress, and we'll continue to face some of the atrocities that we continue to face. So
yes,
big up Richie for
yes, and always doing it so consistent, so consistent with that kind of product, Richie Stevens. So big up to the man.
Yeah, man. So those are just some of the topics I just wanted to touch on. And the report is sponsored by, I know this weekend is Mother's Day, and I just want to hail up all the mothers for listening. And there's a big virtual Mother's Day concert happening in Florida. Actually, it's going to be streamed online. It's actually being produced by the Holy Sacrament Church, and it happens this Saturday, May 8th from 7 to 9 p.m. And they have a comedian, Zan Loud, on to Eventbrite. And, pick up your tickets. So, again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers when it comes, and wishing you all the best. All right?
Thank you, Anthony. Happy Mother's Day. The father who mothered. There you go. Exactly. All right.
All right. You
take care, Anthony. Always a pleasure, my brother. All right. Another great edition of the On the Burner. How is everyone doing out there this evening, man? How are we all doing? We're doing great. We're doing all right. The baddest Mother's Day songs you'll ever hear. Prepare to cry. Prepare to cry, okay? But it's all right. And prepare to smile for those of us who are just left with memories, like myself, okay? But it's gonna be a touching, real good Mother's Day song. We have a couple actually, but we have Andrew Casanova standing by. He's gonna tell us about the inspiration behind his newly released Mother's Day song. When I tell you, and I can't wait to play it for you. But before we play that for you, and I know you're going to love it, we got to remind you to support
Peter James, your first choice for final expense planning. Just think, no GoFundMe or yard sale, no garage sale. If you're between James at 678-973-5234, he'll customize affordable plans for final expenses to suit your needs. Call Peter James, your healthy choice for final expenses. 678-973-5234. Serving Florida, Georgia 234.
This Memorial Weekend, soccer fans, get ready for the first annual Atlanta Celebrity Soccer Match on Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Park.
Tell them no believe.
Featuring dancehall celebrities like Matt Cabra, Lukey D, D-Angel, Kipridge, Yelly Ranks, also former Reggae Boys, Pepe Goodison, Bibi Gardner, Dean Sowell, Paul Young, and many, many more. 3 exciting games: under 14 Honduras versus Atlanta All-Star, Honduras versus Jamaica, then the Jamaica versus USA Celebrity Match.
Me and my friend
Get your early bird tickets for $25 at AtlantaCelebritySoccerMatch.eventbrite.com or AtlantaSoccerMatch.com. Kids under 12 free. Gates open at 12 p.m. First match starts at 1 p.m. For more information, call 312-479-3693. It's the first annual star-studded Celebrity Soccer Match this Memorial Weekend, Monday, May 31st at South Gwinnett Park, 2015 McGee Road in Snellville. Brought to you by Jabari Productions in association with The Wayne Hall Show. Jabari CG Productions presents a Mother's Day comedy show, To Mom with Laughter, on Sunday, May 9th at Premier Restaurant and Lounge, starring Johnny from Lime Tree Lane.
Jaja, no ramp with me is a Mother's Day show.
Fancy Cat.
And the fat one, Fancy Cat, Fancy Cat.
The Haitian Sensation, Stanley the Boy, and hosted by Pretty Boy Floyd, with music by Mark Dragon. Doors open at 4 p.m., showtime 7 p.m. sharp. Tickets are $35 pre-sold, $45 at the door, $90 VIP included includes dinner and a glass of wine. Get your tickets today at tomomwithlaughtercomedyshow.eventbrite.com.
It's a Mother's Day show to moms with laughter.
Where will we go?
Or call 312-479-3693. This coming Mother's Day, it's To Mom with Laughter Comedy Show on Sunday, May 9 at Premier Restaurant and Lounge, 6924 Main Street in downtown Lithonia.
May I leave this island paradise to come there at Georgia just to make you laugh.
That's right. The man a leaving island paradise in a COVID to come make us laugh. And I tell you what, I have a funny feeling the Lithonia police is gonna be out, in big numbers this Sunday, Yes, Lithonia police is gonna be out. Because I just feel like, especially if I'm there, somebody going to get charged for man's laughter. Somebody gonna get charged for man's laughter after this Mother's Day comedy show. So, no better laughter. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get serious here on the Wayne Hall Show. I have my guest, one and only, Mr. Andrew Casanova. My brother, I am doing wonderful. How is everyone on your end? How is life in JA during COVID?
We are all good, and we continue to give the Almighty all the praise and glory for keeping us this far. So, like everywhere else in the world, we have a certain degree of lockdown, but it's getting better each day in Jamaica. It's not that bad.
That's right. You're one of the few people I've seen I get to see that I would usually run into somewhere, man.
Yeah, I know.
Goodness. But Andrew, tell us a little bit about you, because there's so much to your musical story. We're not gonna try and go into all of it tonight, but we know you're one of the singers with Fab Five for years.
Yeah.
Didn't hear this one.
Same
way. All right.
We're
going to run the same way.
This system must stress you. Timeless. It must get better one day. Yes, man a survivor, real survivor. Me know it rough, me know it tough, and you know have things not forgive that same way. You just collect your pay and it done the same day. Give that same way. Shall never give we more than we can bear. All people see to it. Time you wake up and not even food you have. Picnic can't go school cause I just yesterday you lose your job. I said for months you owe the landlord. But only fear comes and the truth me know it's hard. Why everything when you're trying to work? Get a youth can't get the life on this earth. The rich alone they benefit, the system no work. But Father God I'm the same way. You just collect your pay and it done the same day. Give that same way. Shall never give we more than where we can bear. Only for people situation worse out there. No complain. Too much violence against a woman and child. Miss a jacket and tie. That one like you're blind. Come when the ends made. Don't give up the fight. No bad fight, no get away. Sing that one aloud, select and put this pan repeat. Yeah. Give that same way. Situation worse out there. No complain a lot. Give thanks for where you got.
Hey, you see when music's sweet, you think you can sing it too,
I tell you, man.
Hey, when music's sweet, man, you swear you can't sing it like the singer, You know, hear me?
Of course.
Hey, sign me up for presenter, clearly, Peter Augustus. Welcome, and to everyone who's hung in there with us all evening, man. Give thanks.
Well, I started to sing at a very young age in church. I grew up in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Washington Gardens, the Seventh-day Adventist Church to be exact. And I started out singing on the choir. I didn't know I could sing. One day I was singing in the churchyard and the choir master heard me singing by myself. A very shy young man. I said, "Young man, are you in the choir?" And I said, "No." He said, "Why not?" I'm like, "I don't know." So he went to my mother and said, send him to choir practice immediately. That's why I ended up in the choir. And then a few friends of mine some of my friends who were also in the choir, they were starting an a cappella group.
Yeah.
And they invited me to be a part of that group. It was 6 of us. And we named the group Boanerges, which means the Sons of Thunder. So that's where I got some more experience. And then from there, I decided that I wanted to recording at Mixing Lab Studio with Roy Francis and Trinity, rest in peace. Junior was the first producer I worked for at Mixing Lab. Then I met, I went to Unique Vision Band. I'm gonna say, yeah, I just hung up the phone. And about a half an hour later, I said, go to 11 Springvale Avenue and ask for Frankie Campbell. And that was it.
Man.
So when I got there, they said they're looking for a new lead singer for the Unique Vision Band, and this is an audition. So I met Henry Robinson, who is the one of the music directors of the band. He listened to me, had me sing a few things, and within another week or two, they called me and said, "Hey, we're looking for large crowds and different types of audiences. Some audiences were strictly mature people." Entertain a crowd depending on who is there. So big up to Unique Vision Band and but when you have a certain type of crowd to entertain, you have to be versatile. So I learned to be versatile through those guys, and then I made my transition to Fab Five 7 years ago, which is the period performing, recording up to this point. So yeah, that's a little synopsis. I'm sure I've left some things out, but I try to keep it as short as possible.
That's the 25-cent version. I appreciate it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, man. Quarter.
yeah, man. But anyway, going fast forward, this weekend is Mother's Day, and I want to use this opportunity with you on the show and say officially to everyone, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, okay? Yeah, truly appreciate all the mothers. Day coming up. Very special day of the year. We're all here thanks to our mother. And even though some of us don't still have our mothers, it's a day we look forward to, and the touching song.
Yeah.
I need you to tell us about your experience with this song. Getting it.
Well,
yeah.
First of all, I've been writing all sorts of songs over the years, and I've never written a mama song because I decided to wait until I had those real emotions to put into the song, so it would come across to the listening public the way I want them to feel it. So I basically sat down and decided to put my life experiences as a young man into this song.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up without my father being in the household, and that was tough because many times you would see your friends or your neighbors, and some of them have mother and father. Father is always he plays some role in their life. I didn't have that, so it was just my mother, and she was a nurse, and she had to do a double shift.
Right.
Sometimes she'd leave me in the house and she said, boy, them time I was about maybe 10, 11 years old.
Right.
But she trusted me enough to leave me in the house and said, look, open the door for nobody and I'm sending nobody to you. Your dinner is there, your homework, it's to the radio and go to your bed. And she'd go after work like 10 p.m. Every time she would call on the landlady's phone and say, look, tell him that I have to do a double shift and I come in at 7. I have to continue working until 10 o'clock in the night again. So sometimes I don't see my mother fall. It felt like a whole day. Because when I went to school, I did well in school, passed my common entrance, halfway through primary. I shouldn't even say common. And big up halfway through primary and all my teachers there, especially Mrs. Jones, who passed away. She was a wonderful teacher. Went on to Wilmer's Boys School, where those were my most the happiest school years of my life. Big up Wilmer's, I get quadagis every time. And my mom, she was the rock behind me through all of that. So now that Your mom gives, you can give your mom money, you can give her all sorts of things, but this will last forever. So even when I'm dead and gone, this song will be there for her.
Is your mom still around?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Awesome. Very good.
So this is a tribute Ethne Faye Casanova, my mom, my rock.
We love you, mama. How you doing today? I've been thinking about you. Got so much to say. I wanna thank you for all the things you've done. And I want. We were never dirt poor, but we're never rich. You're at the hospital working on the night shift, clocking overtime so we could benefit. The sacrifice you made was not unnoticed. When I was bad, you utilized the guava switch. It never killed me, but we listen when you drop it. How you doing today? I've been thinking about you. Got so much to say. I wanna thank you. We love you, mama.
Happy Mother's Day.
Hello. How you doing today?
Hey.
I've been thinking about you. Got so much to say. I wanna thank you for all the things you did. We were never dirt poor, but we're never rich. You're at the hospital working on the night shift, clocking overtime so we could benefit. The sacrifice you made was not unnoticed. When I was bad, you utilized the guava switch. It never killed me, but we listen when you drop it. You made me the man that I am today, and so I have to say, yeah. Hello, mama. How you doing today? I've been thinking about you. Got so much to say. I wanna thank you for all the things you've done, and I want you to know I'm proud to be your son. I'm proud to be your son. You taught me how to fast and pray and worship the Creator. Be polite and courteous, live good with the neighbors. In the community, respect and heal the elders. Go to school, pay attention to my teachers. Choose wisely, my words without regret. And the ladies I never disrespect. Oh mama, you deserve a crown. I'll do my best to never let you down. Hello mama, how you doing today? I've been thinking about you. Got so much to say. I wanna thank you for all the things you've done, and I want you to know.
Oh Lord, here we go. Hey.
I've been thinking about you. Got so much to say. I wanna thank you for all the things you've done, and I want you to know I'm proud to be never rich. You're at the hospital working on the night shift, clocking overtime so we could benefit. The sacrifice you made me the man that I am today, and so I have to say, yeah. Hello, mama. I wanna thank you for all the things you've done, and I want you to taught me how to fast and pray and worship the Creator. Be polite and courteous, live good with the neighbors. In the community, respect and heal the elders. Go to school, pay attention to my teachers. Choose wisely, my words without regret. And the ladies I never disrespect. Oh mama, you deserve a crown. I'll do my best to never let you down. Hello mama, how you doing today? I've been thinking about you. Got so much to say. I wanna thank you for all the things you've done, and I want you to know I'm proud to be your son.
listening to The Wayne Hall Show, where information meets music.
Of one of the best written Mother's Day songs.
Thank
What a
you,
tribute.
thank you.
I'm
Thank
glad
you.
your mother is alive to hear this.
Yeah, she
Mine
hasn't heard
is
it.
up in heaven enjoying it.
My
And
condolences.
Christine Rendell says for you. Mr.
Big up,
Garfield
Christine.
McCook says, big tune, Mr. JIIFSC judge. I get you're a judge in the contest? Are you? There you go. Okay. So
Oh, man. Big up
I
to
wanna
all the
say,
fans. Thank you.
Yeah, what a response.
Enough
Brethren,
respect.
It's
Respect.
nice. It's a great song.
Thank
Love
you.
it. Love it. I couldn't do any less once I heard that song. But have you on to share this with us. Thank you for your
Yeah,
time this evening.
I'm
man.
eternally grateful. Thank you.
Yes. Tell us where the music is available, like and support you.
Well, on social media, you can find me on Facebook. It's Andrew Casanova, AndrewCassanova. Instagram, it's _Rova Nova, ROVANOVA. I'm working on an EP right now, so the music is not yet released. I just got the song. It will be available very soon on all digital platforms. Okay.
All right. Christine Rendell says, what's the name of the song? What's the title?
It's called Hello Mama.
Hello Mama. I just typed it in the feed. Hello Mama.
Mama.
By Andrew Casanova. Let me type that too. Hello Mama I'll do that after. But Andrew, man.
Yes, sir.
This song is a blessing, man.
Thank
It
you.
takes me back to that. So thanks for your time, man. Thanks for the great music.
Thanks for having me, my brother, and continue to do the great work you've been doing. Don't forget to see you soon, my dear. I'm gonna see you from what? 2 years now?
Yeah, I know. We were on a streak, man. Cease and settle for a little. All right.
Well,
Okay,
I'll see
man.
you soon, man.
Thank you, my brother. It's a real pleasure.
And
All
big
right?
up to all my supporters, if I can say that real quick.
Yes,
Big up to
go
all the
ahead.
fans, everybody who commented, all the people who've been supporting me throughout the years, my family, my friend them, and I don't leave out nobody. Just big up the whole world, the whole Spanish Town, the whole McGill Palms, the whole of Kingston, the whole of Mandan, the whole of Jamaica, large up.
Every time. Well done. All right. Thank you, Andrew. Have a great evening. All right?
You too, my brother.
Take care,
Peace
brethren.
out.
Yes, man. Bless up.
Bless
All
up.
right. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Where did 2 hours go? Oh, man. They went by so fast. I want to remind you one more time before I go, okay? That coming to the Wayne Hall Show platform is the Cultural Shop and Connection Show. We bring the shopping to you. And this is going to take place Saturday, May 22nd at 8 p.m. It's home of the game show, Shopping Spree with the Bumblebee. And all right, so tune in next week to see how Wheel of Fortune is going to be spinning on the Wayne Hall Show next week. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you check out Cultural Shop and Connections when it comes. Also want to say a big thank you to everyone who advertises and sponsors. Big shout out to Affordable Senior Solutions LLC. Check them out, ladies and gentlemen. It's AffordableSeniorSolutionsLLC.com. AffordableSeniorSolutionsLLC.com. Check them out. All right. They've got more than you bargained in. Victoria Mutual and Direct Mortgage Investors, Miss Jennifer Blanc. You can reach her at 800-466-0664. And again, thanks to everyone who advertised. Jabari Promotions, man. This celebrity soccer match, Mother's Day with laughter. And last week he had Candy Crush. Some great things coming too. Just keep it locked right here on the Wayne Hall Show. And Dr. Laxley Stevenson. And you just heard from Mr. Andrew Casanova, man known for his long stint with the Fabulous Five group, giving us a great single which we will leave with tonight after I remind you to live and let love. The only way to start at the top is if you're digging a hole, and you should always look around for great things and support it. Big shout out to everyone who tuned in tonight. Until next time, this is Wayne Hall saying, see ya and walk good. From the Wayne Hall Show, courtesy of Andrew Casanova. Hello, Mama.